glory, all the praise goes to the Father, Yahweh, Son, Yahweh, Ben Yahweh, the 7 archangels, and the 400 million sign angels. Shabbat Shalom, Hallelujah, Barakatah, favor and peace. King Y Vessel, aka YAH'S Vessel, on this so-called Saturday, November 19, 2022. I did the show yesterday, Friday, November 18, 2022, but this is November 19, 2022, November 19, 2022 on the so-called Saturday. And I don't know what I call the show yet, but I'm going to keep talking and stuff. So, tonight, what we got going on today, and Shabbat Shalom to those that who celebrated, whether y'all 1/3 of Hebrews, 1/3 of Israelites, and 10% of Gentile, all ethnicity, not just so-called Caucasian individuals. It's all ethnicity with all the diversity of life, walks of life and stuff. That's 10%. Not everybody, just only 10% of each ethnicity and stuff. So I know you got some praying women and stuff in this world. There's nothing wrong with y'all ladies praying and stuff like that. It's just, like I said before, on previous shows, that Yahweh give you leeway and stuff. He won't favor you right away and stuff, but he would acknowledge you. Let's put it that way. He'll acknowledge you, but he won't favor you. He'll acknowledge you and stuff. Because the only way the Most High Yahweh will answer a woman's prayer, she got to have a husband or a man that she's seeing, or she what they say, courting and stuff. That old school term, courting and stuff, or a date. Cause I don't take the boyfriend and girlfriend thing serious and stuff. Or you can say that, you can say your boyfriend or whatever, and or fiance or something like that, or y'all engaged. Well, you can't be engaged with the papers and stuff, papers and stuff like that. So they're trying to discourage the so-called black man to not stand up for himself. They want the so-called black man, they want the so-called black teenagers, boys, they want the so-called boys, period, small kids as a whole, to be punks. They want you to be, they want you not to stand up for yourself as a man, as a young man and an old man. They want you to stay up under your single mama's thumb and make the woman be the leader and you be the follower, which is supposed to be reversed back around and stuff. It's Yah, then the husband, then the wives. Not Satan, then wives and husband and stuff. They got that misconstrued. They don't want the black man to lead. You know why? Because the black man is too powerful. The black man is too strong. The black man is too masculine, and he rebels faster. The so-called black man, and he more thinks before he reacts and stuff like that. So they don't want the black man to lead, whether he's single or whether he's got a wife and stuff, or a girlfriend, or a mistress, or a date, or a fiance, whatever. Like I said, you got to get and stuff like that. Or he got somebody he's seeing and stuff and getting involved with. You see her here and there time to time, and they do their thing and stuff like that. So like I said, it's pre-recorded and stuff, and we just good at pre-recorded than doing live and stuff. Cause I got things to do today and stuff like that. When you get the show, you get the show tomorrow, but I did it yesterday and stuff. So and I hope it ain't static and stuff. It seems like it's working so far. Okay. Let's see how it is. How it's going so far. Let's see how it's going so far. Let's see. Okay. Let's see another one. And let's see another one. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, okay, we pre-recorded right now, and so, and And we're gonna keep doing pre-record. I'm gonna keep doing pre-record sometime anyway on the go and stuff like that. So gonna be busy today and stuff, and doing some things, take care of some things, responsibility as it goes and stuff. And trying to grow my radio podcast and stuff like that, and trying to grow my poetry as far as I can, and try to sell my books as much as I can and stuff, because I'm an independent, successful author, and I'm a public figure, and I'm a Hebrew teacher, I'm a Hebrew teacher, Hebrew poem teacher and stuff. So yeah, and check out my poetry like I did yesterday and stuff like that, or I'm gonna go back and do it, or I do it today, and you'll see it. You'll see it by surprise and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that and stuff. I know a lot of people say my works are different, my works are interesting. As you seen Instagram yesterday, I did my Instagram, my little short reel of Judah, the tribe of Judah, that the high holy days is on December 2nd to December 9th of the Heineken Day and stuff. So prepare for that holiday. That means not the holiday, holy day, because holiday came from Satan. Holy day came from Yahweh, because Satan marks everything Yahweh does and make it evil, and make it to his own evil ways and stuff. So it was originally called holy days. And then Satan turned around and said, "Nah, we're gonna call it holidays." But we debunked that shit, and we debunked that shit and say it's pagan holidays. So get that. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I was looking for some. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. I was looking for some. Not that. What was it? Yeah. Yeah, what? What's going on? Oh yeah. Did a little short little well on Instagram, a little short little well on TikTok and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, let's see right quick. If you don't like the show, kick bricks. Oh yeah. Yeah, we making it do what it do and stuff. And if the black man, so-called black man or so-called black teenager, if they trying to look for a woman and stuff, don't look for it in America. Now, if you find a decent woman here and there, it's too and few here. So, like I said, I don't know how you make it work for real in America, but if you're trying to make sure you do it the right way, the Hebrew way, as far as having sex with her, make sure y'all agree that y'all want to have sex with each other, and take it a step further, write your vows and say you'll do this and do that. And not say I do, just say I will cherish you, and you know how it goes. Not in no damn courthouse, and not in no courthouse, and not in no damn church home and stuff, so-called church home, because you don't dwell in temples made by hand, by man made, and stuff like that. According to the books of Acts, chapter 17, verse 24, and according to the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 48, and according to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16, and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you're trying to get married that way and stuff, make sure you do it the right way. Write your vows among yourself, because you're really supposed to do it with a righteous elder or stuff, or a spiritual elder and stuff, and he present you husband right. The biblical way, you had to get permission for the bride's daddy, the your wife's daddy. You supposed to get permission for the daddy to present her. He present her to you and stuff. It originally supposed to be that way, but since we ain't got too many righteous elders and spiritual daddies these days, you got to do it amongst yourself and do it for Yahweh and stuff. The both of y'all had to make an agreement and sign and stuff like that. Then if y'all don't think it's gonna work out very long, the man should have had a right to write a bill of divorcement according to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, I believe. You get a book of divorce. You get a book of divorcement. I mean, the man write a bill of divorcement to the wife, and she sign off on it, and then you send her on her way to the streets. The streets is calling her and stuff like that. So, yeah. A woman don't have no right to divorce a man. That's that American term. She can go file for divorce so she can get alimony and stuff. So that ain't even the right way to get married anyway. Sex constitutes marriage. Sex constitutes marriage. Get that and stuff like that. Because I get tired of people trying to say sex don't constitute marriage, and women and really Jezebels with debunking that stuff, sex don't constitute marriage. But they don't understand the scriptures. They don't know the scriptures. And Yahweh ain't speaking to them anyway. Satan's speaking to them. Or they doing it out of they feelings because they don't think logically. They just go out of emotions. Most women think out of emotions instead of thinking they think out of emotions instead of thinking rationally and thinking spiritually and stuff like that. Yeah. That like I said, taking a step forward when sex comes to marriage, you're writing a vow to your wife, and the wife writes the vow to you, and stuff like that. So yeah. And that's why I don't see how that works in America. You do find it's a tightrope and a damn screw to find them in America. Then you can't find no virgin in America, not no virgin girl and stuff. You might find a virgin boy and stuff like that. You might find a virgin boy. I understand these guys ain't had sex like 20, 30, 40 years old because 70 to 75% of men are not having sex. They're not getting sex like that. They're not getting pussy like that. They're not getting no punani like that, no vagina like that. 70 to 75% of men not getting sex like that. Only people say it's top 10%, top 10, 20%. I think it's more. I think it's 25%. I think I think the men they saying get sex. They think it's entertainers, which that's not true. That's not really true all the way. That's not true. They not getting sex like that. Only men that getting sex like that are the man that can get women, and then he don't have to always have money. He can have game. He can have swag and style and stuff. He ain't got to always have status. He can have looks in a way for real. He got to damn captivate. He got to have power on the woman's mind. You got to conquer the woman's mind and stuff. That's the type of guy that getting all the sex and getting all the play. And he don't have to always get it every day. He can get it every other day or every other week or something like that. So yeah. It ain't the rich guys. Rich guys ain't getting pussy like that. That's fabricated. Because a lot of them rich guys are on the down low and they bisexual and they homosexual and they switch hitters. They go both ways. They mess with trannies and men's. They don't only just mess with women. That's just a publicity stunt. That is a stunt saying that's his girl. That ain't his girl. They select them girls to him, and that ain't his car. They select them cars, and that's why he can pay the bill without the debt. But he got to do it. It's at a price though. It's at a price. What price would we really to pay for him to be successful of being rich in that circle and stuff like that? It's a price. So he ain't doing that shit. He ain't doing that shit just because he got it like that. No. You can't be fools like that for real. and stuff like that. Yeah. Um, yes. And then you gotta get your stuff together and stuff, because everybody do not have their shit together. Yeah, because you're going through tough times, you're going through hard life, yeah. It's like you're coming and going. Your back's against the wall and stuff, and trials and tribulations. So all that damn I got my shit together. I got my own place. I got my own car. I got my own money and all that stuff. That's not how you get your shit together. Getting your shit together is getting out of America. That's getting your shit together. And then at the same time, they're not gonna let every black person go back no damn Africa, because if every black person go to Africa today, this should have shut down in 48 hours or 72 hours. If all black people go back to Africa, they would damn shut this bitch down tonight. This shit would be shut down within 24 to 48 hours. Because they need your signature, they need your damn money, they need your tax dollar and cents to make them richer. But they get richer by your name, not by no damn monopoly money. Did you know that? I'm throwing some clues out there now. I'm throwing some Jews out there. I'm throwing some shocking knowledge to you. Some shocking facts to you. Factual. Yeah. Cause I'm raw with it. I'm rugged with it, and I'm rough with it. I'm a damn spiritual gangster, a knowledge thug, a terrorist attacker. Not attacking no damn other countries and America and all that shit. I'm a terrorist. I'm a righteous terrorist and stuff. I'm a strong threat, a masculine figure. You better holler if you hear me. I said holler if you hear me. I ain't say holler if you hear me. I said holler if you hear me. Holler if you hear me. Not she. If you hear me. Yeah. Yeah. You can get mad all you feel. Cause the streets calling you. The streets calling you. So get mad at that. And get mad at Yahweh, because Yahweh created the galaxy and planets, because there's many planets that South Korea and all them places ain't the only planets we got and stuff. We got plenty of planets. We don't even know the name of not one of them. And if you want to know why you think the name that you call them names and it ain't them names, go get my first book ever called Change the Truth into Reality. It's only $5 on Lulu and Amazon and eBay and stuff like that. Might be $10, $12 on other sites too. On iMusic, that's in Denmark. That's over there that's over there in Israel. Denmark, Israel. That would all so-called black. That would call the so-called elders that went. Some of the elders that went to Denmark, Israel and stuff. And that's that guy Ida Amin and stuff. The one was over there. They was over there with his camp and stuff, and they was running trains on women over there, and they was mess with. I think they were messing with 13-year-olds or something like that. Something happened like that for real over there, and he ended up dying. He had land for the people and stuff, and they was over there starving, and they had to get on food stamps. That was in Denmark, Israel, and some of them people in Denmark, Israel got compromised. Yeah, because there's a lot of black folks in Denmark too. That's in Israel, and black people don't supposed to be down at Israel, because Israel is a cursed land and stuff like that. They ain't got no business being down there, but they down there anyway. The Most High Yahweh might pardon a little bit some of them for real, because He told them not to go to Israel and stuff. He told us not to go back to Israel, and He told us not to go back to Jerusalem. But people always trying to say He just said Jerusalem. No, He said Israel too. Read the scriptures very carefully. Read the scriptures in Leviticus and Deuteronomy, and maybe probably in Exodus too, and Numbers. I think it's Exodus and Exodus and stuff too. and I think it's in some parts of Isaiah and stuff. So yeah, uh-huh. Oh yeah, oh yes, uh-huh. Pre-recorded. You'll get the show tomorrow. I recorded it last night, but you'll get the show today. You'll get it today. You'll get it later on today, and stuff like that. Yeah. 'Cause I get y'all a show on the go for real, and like I said, on this so-called Saturday, November 19, 2022, and stuff. I'm gonna give it a title when I get through with the show and stuff, and let me know what y'all think after the shows and stuff, and yeah, because they making black man seem like he's a monster, he's a terrorist, he's just so dusty, and they're using black women to do it, so-called black women to do it. They don't need Caucasian women always to do it. Caucasian women do it too because they say black men to leave your ass alone when they get tired of you and stuff. They supposed to get tired of your ass. You're getting old. Yeah, and yeah, and you don't act right at certain ages and stuff. So that's why men going their own ways and stuff, and they're going to other continents and stuff. You gotta be masculine everywhere you go. Just because you're in a foreign country, don't let your guard down. Don't ever let your guard down any damn well, whether it's America or other continent. But don't bring that American attitude to the other countries and stuff. Because you having a problem with people here in America. Don't bring that American tone over there. Just be yourself and relax and go over there. Just go over there to do business. Not just go over there for just women. Just go over there for business and stuff. And yeah. I know a couple of thugs over there going over there, and Pookas and Ray Ray's going over there and shit too. Yeah, there's too many black folks going over there and stuff like that. And yeah, that's why you don't see nobody. Then another thing, you don't see nobody because of that COVID situation. People dying of that COVID. People dying of that COVID-22, going on COVID-23. People dying of that shit, over that COVID and stuff. Get down over that COVID. Now they're trying to slowly make it be back to normal now, which it was never normal any damn way. It never been normal. This place always been darkness, and on this planet ever since it been in existence and stuff. The city been in existence and stuff like that. So yeah. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Yeah, hold on just a second. Give me a minute. Give me a minute for real. Let me see something right quick. Okay. How y'all like the show? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hold on. Give me about a minute. Give me about a minute. If y'all can still hear me for real. Hold on for a minute. All right, I'm back. 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 Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I had to damn do something right quick. But yeah, I talked about some things about, trying to find your woman and stuff like that. 'Cause I don't discourage anybody not to find anybody, but at the same time, I'm teaching y'all young men, no matter the so-called race, no matter the so-called color, that you don't need to be simping out here for these modern day women, and they're not worth getting married to. Hell, they ain't even worth dating for real and stuff. You might as well just get your passport and try to go overseas. Go to the third world continent and find you love, not love, find you a woman there. If you're trying to marry her, do the things I'm telling you, or do the things I'm telling you, because down there they don't go by no paperwork or no courthouse and churches. Maybe they do it in somewhere like in Russia and Ukraine and stuff. Russia and Ukraine and maybe Canada do the American way. Australia do the American way. New Zealand do the American way. UK do the American way. And Panama and all them stuff, all them places, they do things the American way. They get married in them courthouse and churches and stuff like that. But I don't think Ghana and Africa do that stuff, and all the other places they do it by sex. They do the old traditions and stuff. India, certain parts of India do it. Certain parts of Saudi Arabia do it. And certain parts of South Korea do it, because Southeast Asia, there's a lot of so-called black individuals down there too, as well. Yeah, they down that way as well and stuff. So yeah. So be careful out there. It's all that man-made disease called AIDS and herpes, and now you catch herpes easy, and the crabs and chlamydia and STD, all that, and AIDS and yeah, that's all man-made and stuff, man-made diseases and stuff, and yeah. Yeah, I explained that before on one of my pre-recorders before. Got to go to it and see what I said and stuff, and yeah. Yeah. This show is brought to you by yours truly, YAH'S Vessel podcast show. Your host, you listening to YAH'S Vessel, and yeah, we gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna yeah. Yeah, it's funny that I say some of these things, that some of these things come in fruition, some of the things manifest and stuff, and excuse me, and yeah. Yeah. Like I said before, and I repeat it again. Anybody can't listen to my shows. I had explained it. I broke it down before, but I think I did a topic called modern day women think all men are simps and stuff. They think all men are simps and stuff because they think, oh, I got a body, I got a butt. He gonna look at it. They use that thirst trap so much. And now it's not working all of a sudden. Now they like, then you can tell they a bunch of, you can tell they got demons in them and stuff. A lot of women got demons in them. A lot of women got demons on them anyway, as a whole, because Satan confirms with the woman, and Yahweh confirms with the man. That's why the Most High flocks went towards more of the men instead of the women. And that's in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 31, I believe. Excuse me. Yo, yeah. Can't tell me they ain't listen to these shows. Nobody, they ain't listen to these shows. They ain't listen to, they ain't listen to these shows and stuff. I got an interested audience anyway. So yeah. Some people do show for the money. Now let me say this. Let me say this. Guys and girls, guys and girls that listen to this show or anybody's show and stuff, we got to make a living somehow. I know people say, why they making money off of us? Guys, nothing in this world is for free. We got to get paid to do these. We got to get paid to do something besides doing things for free all the time. That's when won't come out. We got to get paid. We got to get paid somehow to get revenues and to make a living and stuff and create an income for ourselves. We get tired of working 9 to 5. We're getting tired of working for somebody instead of working for ourselves. That's why we entrepreneurs and we do business and stuff independently and stuff like that. Yeah. We on damn we got to make income somehow. We can't just rely on this damn so-called Jewish man system called jobs and stuff. We don't do that. We don't do that and stuff. We don't rely on the damn jobs and stuff. We got to depend on ourselves. We got to depend on ourselves. We got to do things ourselves because we the original trendsetters. We always did things independent on whether we did books or whether we did music or whether we did art and writing and stuff. And created railroad tracks and traffic lights and cell phones and peanut butter and stuff. We did that as so-called black individuals. We did that. And I posted advertise one time on here and advertise on my poetry and stuff. And what did they call us back in the 1970s was let me see what they called us. I think I still got it. Hold on for a second. I know I still got it. Yeah, hold on just a second. I'm gonna get it in just a second. They always they label us this. Hold on. It's just a reminder. I ain't the first one to say this. I ain't gonna be the last one to say this. Oh, come on. I know I did this one time. Hold on, I may make sure I skipped it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I know I had did this at one time. I know I had talked about it one time. There you go, I got it. Yeah, in 1492, they called us Indians. They called us Indians. And that's why black people get in this misconstrued talking about we Indians. That's why I said black people want to be anything but Hebrews and Israelites. In 1492, they called us, that's back in the time we took over Europe. Hebrews took over Europe. And then the Moors took over Europe as well and stuff. Because some of the Moors was Shemites and some of the Moors was Hamites and stuff like that. Yeah, they called us Indians, which one Indian. We are Navy. We are the Navy in the land. We're Navy in the land, but we're not Indian bloodline. And then in 1600 they called us slaves. And then in 1832 they called us Negroes. 1900s they called us Negroes. They called us like I said. Let's start over again. They called us Indians. They called us 1492. They called us Indians, which wasn't Indians for real. That's why I said we was Navy bloodline, but we was in the Navy land. We're in a Navy land. We're in a Navy land, but we're in a Navy land, but we're not Indian bloodline. We're not an Indian bloodline. We're not Navy Indians. We are Hebrews. We're Israelites. That's why I said black people want to be in the Navy. There'll be an Indian. There'll be a Navy. There'll be a Cherokee, but they don't want to be an Israelite. There'll be a Moor. They want to be a Egyptian. Mizrah. They want to be Kemet. They want to be Pan-African. They want to be Black Panther, but they don't want to be Israelites. They don't want to be Hebrew because they mess up their money. It gonna make white folks. It gonna make white folks mad. It gonna make the evil white folks mad. It gonna make the so-called Zionists mad. Then they called us the 1600 called us slaves because we came on the slave ship. But I thought we never slavery. I thought slavery never happened. And then they called us in 1900s. They called us in 1832. I mean, first they called us 1492 Indians. Then in 1600 they called us slaves. And then in 1832 to 1900s they called us Negro. And then in 1950 they called us colored people. Then in 1965 into 1980s, I mean to 1965 they called us black. 1970s they called us Afro-Americans. Now that kind of made sense in a way. Then they called us in 1980s they called us black again. And then in 1988 they called us African American. You see that? They called you black in 1988 in the 80s, but to 1988 they called you African American. They started calling you African American in 1988, so-called 1988. And then here come the funny part. Okay, in 1999 they call us minorities. In 1999. And then in 2000 they call us black again. They call us black back in the 80s. Now they call us black again in 2000. Which one is going to be? Black, colored, Negro, or African American? And then here come down 2017, they call us African Americans again. That thing, they're going to call us Elephant Americans. Or colored black colored Americans. They might call us that soon. They might call us that soon. Can you hear me? Yeah. They might call us that soon. We this and that. But I thought we was African Americans. I thought what were we gonna be? They call us minorities, but now we the majorities now. And they the minorities. They call us and the Hispanics the minorities because of the skin tone. Now you can't tell me there ain't systematic racism and stuff. The country was built. This corporation was built off slaves or the backbones of black slaves, and it built up racism. It was there to cripple the so-called black man. It was there to take down the black man through the black woman, and it was white supremacists and militia groups and CIA and informants and stuff. Now they're doing it through the black woman, the so-called black woman, or the new white supremacist. I did that topic the other day, 3-4 days ago. Go check that out. The one they had tried to edit so bad because I figured out the real truth now. Why they had to edit it so bad? Why the status was so damn bad? Why you couldn't hardly hear me? And why they had cut me off for like 20 minutes? They edited my shit for 20 minutes because I was waking the masses. I was gonna wake some of the masses up, because I'm schooling the masses to tell you what it is. They using the black woman against the black man. The so-called black woman, they're using the so-called black woman against the so-called black man. They using them. But black women don't realize that, and black women ain't trying to realize that. They want every black man in the world to kiss their ass and bow down to them with their masculine attitude, how they feel. But now y'all lost. And then you want the black man. You say you ain't need a man. You say you was strong. And you say you was independent. You didn't need no man to pay no bill now. But now when you get older, your debt is due, and your pussies is due. Your sex is due too. Your debt is due and sex is due. It's time to pay the sex bill. It's time to get that man what he deserves, some pussy. I ain't got that type of applause, so I ain't worrying about sex like that. I can get it anyway, but I'm saying everybody, all the other black men and stuff, and you probably don't want your leftover ass, and I don't blame them. Yeah. She the new white supremacist. It ain't the Caucasian man no more. Not too much no more. It ain't the Caucasian woman too much not no more. But mainly the Caucasian man, because the Caucasian man against the black man the most. And second place, I say the so-called black man is against other so-called black man the most. And then it's the so-called Caucasian man is against the black man. Then you got the Hispanic man. They got something against the black man. They in third place. Asian man, that's a question mark to them. You can't tell about them or not. But Arab man, yeah, they hate your guts. They hate black man guts. And they hate black people as a whole guts. But they nasty as hell. They don't bathe, just like them damn East Indians. Them East India people. And the West Indian people, they don't bathe. They don't believe in soap. They believe in water, but they don't believe in soap. They don't believe in wiping their ass. They don't believe in wiping their ass. They just believe in putting on their clothes, that's it. Do they ever brush their teeth? And they eat the most craziest food. I don't know what them damn East Indians be eating, and them West Indians and stuff. Them foreigners and stuff. They eat all kind of shit. And they believe in Hindu a lot anyway. They don't believe in Yah. They believe in Hindu. Them elephants, the camels. They believe in different type of spirits with the wood and stones and stuff. They believe in red spirits. They believe in cultivated spirits. That symbolic shit. They believe in that. But yeah. They it's a cold world out there and stuff. Yeah. You don't need the damn so-called, you don't need the white supremacists and the white militia groups no more. And you don't need the CIA like that no more. They gonna use the black woman against you. Or the black man, but mostly the black woman. You still got them damn FBI, CIA, them white militia groups and the Antifa and stuff that going strike black man down. Hey, yeah, I forgot. And second place, I forgot the cops. If it ain't the Caucasian man, it's that black woman. But the black woman is the number one. She the number one target to the black man to take the black man down and stuff. And the black man is a number one, number two. I say top 5 to take the black man down too. Take each other out. Because you still got them coon ass niggas, coon ass Negroes and stuff. And Uncle Toms and Sambos and Chicken Georges. You got them too. You still got them bootlicking motherfuckers, them buck dancing motherfuckers, break dancing motherfuckers. Yeah, you still got them. You got them coons out there still trying to take the black man down too, but take the woman side because she a woman. So they say. So they say for real. Yeah. So you got them tight. You got yeah, the black woman the number one. Then you got the Caucasian man. Not so much the Caucasian woman so much. She ain't nothing in the circle, but not as much as that black woman, that Caucasian man. And then you got the police, the cops. They between top three. The cops got something against the black man. They going out there killing black men and stuff. But although a lot of that stuff is orchestrated and planned and stuff. Yeah, you got that too. Yeah, you got them type too. You got them type. You got them type out there. Yeah, you got them type out there. Yeah, you got them type out there. So yeah. If they gonna persecute us, just know they persecuted our Hebrew revolutionary Messiah, Yahweh ben Yahweh. They persecuted him first. And then they made a ritual when they hung Yahweh on a tree. They hung Yahweh ben Yahweh on the tree, the begotten son on the tree. They did a ritual of hanging so-called black people on the tree, whether they're so-called black man, whether they're so-called black woman, or whether they're so-called black teenager, whether they're so-called black children. They hung us on trees as well. So they persecute him first, then they persecute us on. It seems now they tell you right there that we are Yahweh's chosen people, because they hung Yahweh ben Yahweh on a tree. According to Acts chapter 5, verse 30. According to Acts chapter 10, verse 39. According to Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. According to 2 Peter's or 1 Peter or 2 Peter's chapter 2, verse 24. They had an evidence. It's evident that our Lord was hanging from a tree, and it was on a spatula when they took him down, and he rose on the third day, resurrected on the third day after the Passover meal. After 3 days after the Passover meal, during the Passover at that time, in biblical days, with all his disciples and stuff. And with they call him Judas, but we're going by little Judas. They betrayed him for some shakuri, meaning silver and pieces and stuff. Silver pieces. With some shakuri and stuff. Yeah, betrayed, and then tried to turn him in to have him set up and killed one of the disciples, Judas. And Simon Peter, Simo. Denied Yahweh ben Yahweh thrice, means 3 times. And Thomas, one of the disciples, Thomas had doubted Yahweh ben Yahweh, and the other disciple, I think his name was Philip. I want to say Philip. I think his name was Philip, something like that. Philip. I think it was Philip or something like that. Philippe, Faman or something like that. I think he wrote a poem about what he seen in the times of Yahweh ben Yahweh stuff. He wrote a poem about it, and it might have funny that poem come centuries later on allpoetry.com, and I guess that would be and stuff. So you'll see, but yeah, about to wrap it up about 5 minutes and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm this pre-record, and I'm gonna name the show when I go off the air with you all this stuff, and be downloaded and whatever you do, and listen to it and stuff, and yeah. So so take notes, and just know that It's coming. And there's no Nehemiah on America's hills. There's no the 144. The 144 is already set up and stuff. The dark angels are already in place until Yahweh say it's time. Just like he told Satan to tell New Yorker, the New York Times and stuff, to say it's time to do the 1619 of 400 years of oppression, 400 years of oppression, and 400 years of captivity, 400 years of slavery that we suffer here in Americas. Because he told Abram, and according to the book of Genesis chapter 15 verse 13, he said, I'm afraid, he told, Yahweh was speaking to Abraham, say, I'm afraid your people gonna go down in slavery for 400 years. And he talking about centuries later, and now here we are in Americas. The home of the wicked. Babylon the whore. Or should I say Babylon the bitch. This is a sinful nation, sinful kingdom. It's all full of fornication, all full of commit adultery, all full of foulness, all full of unjust, all full of filthiness, and all full of evil, all full of iniquity and stuff. Yeah, and you got to get that back. And recompenses for 90% of the Caucasian Americans, the Caucasian European Americans, 90% of y'all recompense coming for y'all anyway. Recompense coming for y'all. Y'all gonna serve slavery here for 1,000 years. Now 800 years is double, according to Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 16, or Jeremiah. Well, that's fishing for hunting and stuff. The fishing, and that we fishing, but we not. Pretty soon we're gonna be hunters, according to Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 16. But according to Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 18, recompense double for you, the Gentiles, the evil Gentiles that served evil, that served Satan. 90% of y'all Caucasian, whether y'all the Caucasian man, the Caucasian woman, the Caucasian teenager, the Caucasian children, y'all believe in Satan. Y'all believe in anything except Yah. And then you know his name Yahweh. You forbidden to say that. Some of y'all coming out with it. Y'all might be sincere. The Most High might pardon you and stuff. But most of y'all gonna turn to your evil ways and your old ways of racism. That's the only way you're gonna see your way out is racism. It's being racist and stuff. So yeah, it's recompense for y'all, and brimstone for the Jewish people. But the so-called, I'm making them some bitches confess now that I'm making them bitches confess now. I'm making them so-called Jewish folks confess now. They're confessing now. Now they want to be saved by Yahweh. Now the Yahweh can forgive anybody he want to forgive. He say he had mercy who he had mercy on, and he had compassion who he had compassion on. According to Romans chapter 9 verse 15, I believe. Chapter 9 verse 15 in Romans and stuff. He said he can forgive who he want to forgive. He can have mercy who he have mercy on and stuff. Now they're trying to confess and tell the real truth now, because we're getting onto their asses real hard. And I don't want them get onto the so-called Jews that real hard. And they ain't got no choice but to, they ain't got no choice. They don't have no choice but to confess the real truth of what they done. Now they got to say that they the children of Satan. The synagogues will say they got to admit they are synagogues of Satan. They got to admit that. So, and y'all enjoy the show. That's good. That's good. Okay, yeah. So about to wrap this thing up, and I'm out of here. All the glory, all the praise goes to the Father Yahweh, Son Yahweh Ben Yahweh, the 7 archangels, and the 400 million sign made. Shabbat Shalom, Barakatah, Faith and Peace, King Y vessel, aka Yah vessel, signing off.